Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 came out on both the PlayStation 1 and the PlayStation 2, but I've honestly never sat down and compared them back to back. So today we're going to be comparing these two versions, from the cases, the menus, to the gameplay, and by the end we're going to decide which one is actually worth playing. Let's start with the PS1 version. So Pro Skater 4 on the original PlayStation, this game actually came out on the same day as the PS2 version, October 23rd of 2002. So as you can tell, the front is the exact same cover art, you know, we got to keep the theme, and the back is almost the same exact as the PS2 version as well, except some of the gameplay screenshots for the pictures on the back are different, and some of the text underneath of those pictures are a little bit different on this specific version. So on the back it says, drop into the ultimate challenge. Pros challenge you to make your mark in huge free roaming levels, taking on 190 progressively harder goals with no time limits to hold you back. Decide when you're ready to take on your pro challenge and move into the pro ranks, where it's a whole new game. Build your skills, earn respect, and show that you've got what it takes to go pro. Sounds pretty badass, man. Sounds pretty badass. Also, if this one has those pretty open, kind of free roam levels, that would be kind of impressive for PS1, I'll be honest. Going into this, I was kind of thinking that for this specific game, they were gonna just throw in the 2-minute timers and kind of just throw away the free roam, but it looks like this actually has that kind of free roam kind of vibe, as well as the PS2 version, which is actually pretty interesting. All new tricks, spine transfers, level outs, pivots, new specials. Spine transfers were clutch back in the day. That's something I wish Pro Skater 3 had. So tons of new goals in the deepest career mode to date. 14 of the world's top pros challenge you to improve your skills. Now, opening up Pro Skater 4, we have this very clean looking disc. Boom, that is a very nice looking disc, and then underneath of it we have just the kind of the cover art picture without the text. Might as well take a dive into the manual. For the manual, it's nothing too crazy, it's just like your basic ass contents manual. This one has nothing too insane with it, but just thought I would want to show you. Oh, the levels, nice. Got some levels here, Shipyard, London. Yeah, pretty interesting. Also, the levels on here look kind of like, oh, there may be a few surprises as well. Check it out for yourself. Maybe there's some more levels. I feel like the PS2 version had more levels than just 6. So now that we've showcased the case and everything that it contains, let's actually dive into this game and see just how different it is compared to the PS2 version. Let's go. The classic. Bro, this looks like, the quality of this looks like, kind of like ass. Neversoft, you can't beat it. Rest in peace, by the way. Right off the bat, from my memory, knowing how Pro Skater 4 was, this is nothing like Pro Skater 4's menu, the menu theme song. Keep that in mind, guys, for the comparison. So let's go into career. We're gonna actually do career and do like the first mission, the first park, whatever you want to call it, in both of the career modes to just kind of compare what it is. So we're gonna do definitely Tony Hawk, bro. Let's go into college, boys. Approach the goal. Oh shoot, I gotta shut this off. Oh, I didn't even get to read what that said, bro. Does this game, no, bro. Okay, there we go. Now my analog is working. Damn. This actually looks like the college. So I did a video on Pro Skater 4 a while ago, and we actually played it for like the literal first time in that video. And dude, this actually kind of looks, well actually, this looks new. Whoa, bro, this is very interesting. Oh, this looks familiar. I'm sure a good amount of y'all have actually played Pro Skater 4 on PS2, because a lot of people say it's like the best Tony Hawk game. There's no NPCs around though. There's no taxis or cars driving that there is usually in the PS2 version, but these are all just the goals, I guess. So collect all the skate letters in any order. Wow. Okay, this is interesting. There was like no cutscene or anything. It was just like, collect the skate letters, man. This is very interesting. Oh yeah. Oh, that sound is nostalgic. That little record scratch. Oh, nice little stat point. This is very interesting, you guys, right off the bat. I've never played this version. I've never played it. So I've got to say that. Oh, nice. Stat point, I just phased through the wall. Let's go. And then the goal starts when I start moving, I guess. Whoa, that was fucking weird. What the hell? What was that trick? I would have thought that they would have, like... I honestly don't know what I would have thought. This is... I don't really have words for this. I mean, I'm sure people who played the PS2 version, they're probably like, yo, this is like a really watered down version. Which, obviously, it's what you'd expect. Playing the PS1 version of Pro Skater 3, I feel like that game was not watered down as much. Like, just seeing this for right now, no NPCs, no traffic, the way the goals are, no cutscenes, you know, it's a little interesting to me. I can still see how this could be like a good version to play if it's the only version you can play, you know what I mean? Because I feel like if I had this as a kid, I wouldn't even be mad. Oh, damn. Yeah, I would be dead. I wouldn't even be mad, to be honest. I mean, this isn't like horrific, and I'm sure like all of the levels are like this. If the college is like this, then all the levels are. Also, there's no parking garage. Right up here, there's supposed to be a parking garage. That is, I just realized that there's no parking garage. So yeah, basically, I mean, as you'd expect, you guys, just a watered down version of the PS2 version. Actually, very, very watered down now that I look at it, because there was way more of like a courtyard area on this park too. I think the most interesting thing about this, for me at least, is the way you activate the goals and how there's no NPCs anywhere, not even traffic. So now let's dive into the PS2 version of Pro Skater 4. Starting with the front, obviously it's just about the same exact thing, except the Neversoft logo is not on the PS1 version, as well as this online broadband and dial-up little thing is not on there, because you could play online with this, which I never played PS2 online back in the day, but I can only imagine it was really, really cool. So on the back here, it's just about the same exact thing. They have this on there though, 5.0 fun factor. That was definitely not on the PS1 version, so that's pretty cool, but everything else is practically the same. And the difference between the PS1 and this is these few pictures and what they say. So it says, all new tricks, skitch behind cars, skate on moving objects, and transfer over spines. Play up to 8 player online in all new modes like goal attack and capture the flag. And 14 of the world's top pro challenges challenge you to prove your skills. So that one's the same, except for the picture, obviously. And opening this bad boy up, here is the interior. Now, this disc is nowhere near as vibrant of an orange as the PS1 version disc was. I'll give you all an up close look. Boom. Still a really cool looking disc, but I do think I prefer the more vibrant PS1 version disc. Now let me open up this manual here. Of course, you cannot forget. Dude, I have never seen this. You know I haven't played this game like that much when I didn't even know this was in the box. Look at this thing, you guys. Activision 02 Sports Revolution. Whoa, bro. Whoa. It showcases all of the Activision 02 kind of sports games. Wow, I did not even know. They have a pro... No, they don't have... This game does not exist. Sean Palmer's Pro Snowboarder is like one of my go-tos. It's like, I fucking love that. They do not have a second one. I swear that there's not a second one. And then they have Sean Murray's Pro Wakeboarder and Travis Pastrana's Pro Moto X. I'm pretty sure those two games also do not exist. Does Sean Palmer's Pro Snowboarder 2 exist? Oh, it was canceled. Okay. Ah, man, rest in peace. Is Sean Marais Pro Wakeboarder on PS2 a real game? It is a real game. Famously known as the successor to Pro Skater. Wait, so that one actually exists. Is Travis Pastrana's Pro Moto X a real game on PS2? Pro Moto X is very real. That one also exists, I guess. So it looks like to me that Sean Palmer's Pro Snowboard 2 is the only one that does not exist. Which, dude, that is insane. I didn't even know this was behind. It was hiding behind the actual game manual. I didn't even know this was in there. Anyways, that's very. Oh yeah, look at this. Exclusive demo on the disc. Okay, I am in awe. You can tell how little I have played Pro Skater 4 when you see me reading the manual of it. Pro Skater 3 is my game, my favorite Tony Hawk game. I've played Pro Skater 4 like 2 times on the PS2, and before today I've only played the PS1 version once, so I've never flipped through these manuals, nothing, so I'm very surprised with this, but let's just flip through this real quick. This one's obviously a way bigger manual, and obviously it's most likely the same exact thing. Shows a little bit of the online stuff. Air on the pro side. Oh, the strategy guide? Oh, that's fire. I'm trying to collect more strategy guides. Whoa, goes wireless. Look at that old ass fucking flip phone, bro. That's cool. And then, yeah, that's very, very cool, man. And then, if I can, I don't know. I don't have words for this. This is very interesting. But let's just hop into Pro Skater 4 on the PS2 and let's see how it compares to the PS1 version in terms of like gameplay and stuff. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is way better quality. The other intros were like downgraded quality. We got to see how the actual game intro looks, because that one also looked kind of trash. Oh yeah, this looks way better. Way better. Now obviously they look different in quality because of the limitations of PS1 compared to the insaneness that was the PS2. Look at this menu, guys. This is what I'm talking about. Look at how much different it is. I also forgot you can find random money in the levels too in this, and you can buy new stuff. Like, there was so much extra content with this game. College, yeah, there's way more levels too. They have Carnival in Chicago in this one, which I did not notice in the other one.
Hey, if you want to open up some new places to skate, try talking to some of the guys with the arrows over their heads.
Perfect. Oh yeah, we got cars. We got the parking garage over there. We got actual NPCs to talk to activate the missions instead of just floating circles. Oh, this is crispy. Yeah, yeah. This is so much crispier. Yeah, this looks way bigger. Even the ambience too. Oh yeah, look at, this is definitely bigger, this courtyard area. They even have a little sewer section. Also, hold on. Listen to this ambience. Even something like this will just elevate the atmosphere, you know what I mean? Oh yeah. Let's see. Local inline skater. New goal.
Man, there's no way you're faster than me. Okay then, let's see if you can beat my best time at the ultimate inline route.
Yeah, look at this too. They most definitely did not have anything like this in the PS1 version. Whoa, I'm going fucking fast. Yes, new record, baby. 250 bucks. And a stat point. Oh, I can just use it instantly. I'm definitely going ollie. Bro, look at the parking garage. Yeah, this was not in the OG, or the PS1 version. Professor.
Goodness gracious! My car! They're stealing my baby! Try to stop them.
Skitching was not in the PS1 version because there's literally no cars.
Can't believe it.
Holy
There's
shit.
someone holding onto the back of the stolen car.
This is like
Oh my
GTA.
God! It looks like they're trying to take Gator, but Gator's just not letting go. He can hold on long enough, maybe the team will run out of gas.
Oh yeah, if I hold onto the car, I'm gonna drag them down so much they're gonna run out of gas faster.
Oh, my car! My baby!
See, it's so dumb, but like, this was the kind of shit that I think Tony Hawk definitely needed. It was like just the dumb shit like this. Like, yeah, let me sketch their car, and then my own body weight's gonna make the car run out of gas faster. What's up, buddy? Never stop skater.
Hey, wanna try this trick? I just learned it myself.
Oh, McTwist? Yes.
That was insane.
250 bucks to land one skateboard trick? That's crazy. These people are throwing their money away. Oh yeah, this area back here wasn't even here. Yeah, definitely just watered down. I mean, I can see the inspiration, but they definitely watered. It didn't even feel like a college, to be honest. Oh yeah, my leg is broke.
Let's see if you can even spell. Try to collect the skate letters.
You see what I mean, though? Like, the other game, it's like, you press circle to activate the goal, and it's just collect skate. And then you just do it. But nah, you go to these NPCs, and they give you the same exact goal, just with dialogue, and it's coming from an actual NPC. It just is way better. You know what I'm saying? It's just such a better way to articulate what to do. You know what I'm saying? Also, you guys, just looking at the menu here from earlier, build a park, everything. I know this has nothing to really do with the video, but I do want to look at this Sean Murray demo really quick. Oh! Oh! How have I never known about this game before? Well, everybody, that is Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 on the PS1 versus the PS2 version comparison. So these games were pretty similar. You can definitely see the similarities, but there was a lot that was actually very different compared to the PS1. This one was very watered down, I must say, in compared to PS2, as you could tell by the gameplay. We're gonna do some ratings here real quick. So who wins in between the graphics department? Definitely the PS2 version. Who wins in between the gameplay part of it all? Definitely the PS2 version. And the content, definitely the PS2 version. And overall fun, the PS2 version. So the PS2 version is the superior way to play it. We already know this. I can guarantee you, before you even came into this video, y'all already knew that the PS2 version was gonna be the better version. But I mean, if you have only the PS1 version, you're still getting a pretty, I would say, pretty fun Tony Hawk game. I think you can have a lot of fun with this, but the PS2 version is by far the most superior way to play this game. Now I'm curious, what version did y'all grow up with? The PS1 or the PS2, or even you grew up maybe with one of the other versions on another. I think there's a GameCube. There's most likely an Xbox version. Let me know in the comments what version you grew up with, because I'd like to hear your memories. And if y'all like the Tony Hawk content, maybe you want to see some more comparisons, let me know in the comments as well. What comparison should we do next? So I'd love to shout out the channel members, a part of BR80 crew. Thank you guys so much for the monthly contributions. And thank you to Kansas Cowboy Jr., a part of the BR80 VIPs, man. Your support means the world. And dude, I'm eternally grateful for everything you do on the channel, man. Thank you very much. If you guys are interested in becoming a channel member, the links are in the description. And as always, don't forget to subscribe for weekly retro gaming content on the BR80 show. Yo, baby Brady, come up in here real quick. Yo, baby Brady, come up in here real quick. Fuck out of here, my boy. Had to hit him with the double tap. But we'll see you guys next Thursday for the next episode of the BR80 show. It's gonna be a banger, you guys. We'll see you there. Have a good rest of your day, everybody.